Alright, hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to do a green screen inside of After Effects like a pro. First thing you're going to need is a footage, which I have this footage here. It's of my brother, and it's on my green screen that I made upstairs. I have these dots here that were used for stabilizing the footage. Now, we're going to have to key those out, which will add a little bit of hardness to it, or difficulty to it. But anyway, let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is create a mask, a junk mask, which will basically just be around our actor, secluding him from any of these X's here and this door. So basically that's it. The first thing we're going to do is hit G to bring up our pen tool, or just go up here and click here, and we're going to just start drawing like this. I'm just going to draw all the way around his guitar and his body and stuff. Yeah. So, after you have that, you're going to have to animate it. So go to frame 1 and reposition it if necessary. And it's best to have it as close as you can, so I'm just going to drag this in. And we're going to go to our footage and hit M to bring up mask 1 and its mask path. Click the keyframe, and then go to frame 2, or 2 seconds, and move the mask as necessary. Now you just keep repeating this process and then going through it and checking to make sure everything's right. I'm going to come back to you whenever I'm finished with doing this, okay? Bye. Okay, I'm finished doing that, and I have a pretty good matte mask around it, so might want to fix something right here. Just drag that down there. So that looks pretty good. Next step, we're going to have to key out this green here. So you can do that. My favorite way of doing it is going into Effect, Keying, Color Key. This way is a pretty good way, I think. It makes an effective job, pretty fast rendering and everything. So we're going to click the dropper right here, and then click on your color, which it should do a little bit of this, but not much. You're going to go over here to color tolerance, which is just basically how much green it'll take out. Just going to bump that up all the way until we see our actor start to get kind of cut away, which that's probably good. Usually, you would usually probably take 2, so you'd hit Control D, and then click on the second color, whatever it may be, and then adjust accordingly as many times as you need. So, moving on. As you can see, you did successfully key away the green, but there's a hard, rough edge which you don't like. I don't like. So we're going to go into Effect, make sure the footage is selected, go to Effect, Matte, Simple Choker. Simple Choker is what it says. Chokes and spreads alpha channels. Basically, it'll extend the alpha channel or decrease the alpha channel, which is the see-throughness, I guess you could say. But anyway, we're just going to drag the choke matte down in negative values, maybe -10, which will give a little trim, green trim around everything. And we're going to go to Effect. After we do that, we're going to go Effect, Keying, Keylight 1.2. Keylight's a very powerful keying program or effect inside of After Effects. You just take the eyedropper and click anywhere you want to key out any color. So that looks pretty good. But if you look really closely up here, his hat is kind of see-through. If I switch it, see, it's see-through. When doing this tutorial earlier, I found out that lighter colors equals see-throughness, because the green will just reflect off the hat or anything shiny. So what we're going to do is come over here and decrease the screen gang down to about 80. That'll toughen everything up, and you might want to even bring it down to 50. But if you bring it down too low, you start to get this green little thing. So let's go 70. Which I guess that's okay. I want to bring it up just a little bit. Just a little bit isn't too bad, but you want to try to limit it as much as possible. We're going to go uncheck unpremultiply result, which will just give it'll darken it up a whole lot, and it will, but it'll put a black trim around the whole thing. And that is really easy to fix. All you do is go into screen matte and decrease clip white, say 75. And that'll give it a little bit darkness, but the hat is also darker. So that worked two ways. You actually kind of want this to be thicker. The thicker it is, the easier it is to work with. Now we're going to use another simple choker because it will choke and make bigger or smaller the alpha channel. And right now we want to reduce the alpha channel. So we're going to increase this value, but just slightly, which will bring it in a little bit. How about 1.6? So as you can see, that left a very good result with hardly any little see-through patches. Yeah. Just test it. I have this picture of Mount Everest, and I'm just going to drag it in there. And he looks so happy playing at Mount Everest. Now, one main thing in this tutorial is that you just do whatever you think looks right. You might want to add some screen blur or something. Just, if it looks cool to you, do it. Because that's all about motion graphics or anything like that. If it looks good, do it. Now, that has been the tutorial on how to green screen in After Effects like a pro. Thanks for watching. Tune in sometime other than this time to look for more things. Thanks for watching, and bye.